So we just heard from Hannah Cruz at this Live Your Passion Rally event live here in Frankenmuth, and I wanted to share with you some of the inspirational information she gave us. You will grow as a person doing Young Living. That is definitely, I am, and we all do. You help by doing this, overcoming your fears. There's no more fears. You take and you share from your heart with your family and friends. When you're on social media, you just take and you post randomly every 6 posts on Young Living. There's a lot of great information she shared about social media and how you can reconnect with those people you love and care about, and tell more about it. And also we have you can bring up new information to your people with the Young Living stuff. And you wake up early in the morning and you do your business stuff, so that way you're bright ready to go, which was amazing. That was information that I needed to hear, because so many times we get through the day and we're so tired and exhausted, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So just recapping on that, it was amazing just to know that there is so much that we can do in a daily, little bit at a time, just to work our business. And so that was a great thing. And also, you always think about, you don't know many people to share this with. Yes, you do. We know so many people, and if you just take and print off your address book or the people on social media and stuff, you're sharing with so many people all the time and you don't realize it. And when you're sharing from your heart, that's all that matters. So these are just great highlights that I wanted to share with you. By 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be posting all the information, more about that. But right now, this is what I wanted to give you guys, a little snippet of all the live event and what's going on here. And check out the Oola Bus. This is so cool. I love it. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys at 2. Talk to you later. Bye.
Rosemary, I often would add to a homemade face toner that I make. And then patchouli oil is an amazing oil to just put a drop of and just massage that into your skin at night. But that's included in this product, so that's awesome. The moisturizer I was so excited about, because some people find that our other moisturizers are a tad too oily for their skin maybe. So this is a good moisturizer to use if you do have oily skin. This would be the one for you. Let's go to the next one. So this has a lot of similar benefits to the facial wash. Of course, they're supposed to be sold together, right? But here's the thing you can do with this. If you like to apply a liquid makeup to your face, and you're having a hard time getting used to that powder, right? Tap a little bit of your Savvy foundation into the cap. Just pump 2 pumps of this moisturizer in there. Mix it up with your little finger, and just dot. And then put it all on, and you've got a tinted moisturizer, but it's a great liquid foundation. So then you can just apply a little powder on top and you're good to go. Next. Okay, licorice root extract. That actually brightens your skin. How cool is that, right? We all want a bright face, bright, healthy looking face. And then cocoa butter, I was excited to see in there because chocolate, I don't know, sounds good. Okay, next one.
600. I can't see this one. $6,600. That's pretty good, right? That is a career, and that's when a lot of times people start coming home from jobs and changing careers and all that is life changing. Yeah, look at you shining like a gold, like a diamond. Rising, right? So, all right, quick business building tip. Anybody want to share? Right here. You got 10 seconds.
Important to connect with people with your passion, because when they feel your fire, they take off and running because they see you running.
That's right.
Develop yourself as a leader and be an example for your team. Be out there and doing classes and working just like they are.
All right, give them a round of applause, guys. So awesome. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Give them a round of applause as they leave. Okay. Platinum ring, I don't know. What do you say about platinum? Platinum is, it really is incredible. My wife and I achieved the ring in February this year. And, yeah, it was absolutely incredible. And we are so thankful to God that He put this desire in our heart and that we were able to go after it and achieve it. And obviously the goal is not just to reach platinum, it is to go for Royal Crown Diamond, and we are going to achieve it. But in being able to set your goal in writing and intentionally go after it every single day until it manifests itself in a physical form, it is just, there's nothing like that. But, I don't know. What do you guys, anybody wants to say something about platinum? Aaron? You got 30 seconds. But you up.
The biggest thing at the moment that I can share with you is do not become complacent. Wherever you are, keep going, don't stop. I find that sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. But you know, that's not fair to people who want to become what you are. So do not become complacent. Keep on striving, and you'll get there. We're all going to make Royal Crown Diamond one day. Yeah!
When I started with Young Living, there wasn't anybody doing Young Living in Michigan. And when I went to my first convention, my desire was to put Michigan on the map. And I am so pleased to see what we're doing in Michigan. Don't be shy when it comes to opening up your bottles and sharing what you have. It's so important. Some people, when you talk to them, it's almost like they're glass over, they cannot hear you. When you open up that bottle, you put a drop of oil in their hand, have them rub their hand together, put it in your hands too. And you're breathing it in as they're breathing in, and then you're like, oh, it just makes me feel so good. Let me tell you something. All of a sudden, their minds come clear. It is just miraculous sometimes what happens to people. And then you offer them with the clothes, even if they're ready or not. Test waters outside, people live in 5 to 10 words or less. So go out there and do it. Offer them to be a part of your team, offer them to be a part of your family, offer them to get the product. If somebody says, I like, I want, I need, let's sign them up right now. Don't give them a whole bunch of conversation. Sign them up right now, like I do.
not get a chance to go to Gary's funeral or to watch it yet, just Google it and watch the funeral. The whole thing is like 2 hours or something, 3 hours. If Jesus is important to you, you'll be so excited to know that it started with Jesus Christ and it ended with Jesus Christ. For like 11 years now. The last couple years I've sort of laid dormant, a little lost my way a little bit. You know, life gets in the way and all those things. If you let it get in the way, I let it get in the way for myself. So watching the funeral or watching Gary's passion video from one of the rallies a couple of years ago just totally got me back on track because I totally aligned and agreed with what his passion and his desire was to get oils in every home in this world. So, amen. So there's no, there should be no fear, nothing in your, no skeletons in the closet and nothing underneath the rug, right? Don't be a stuffer, just get this stuff out and speak the truth. If someone wants it, that's great. If they're not ready for it this time, and you already opened your bottle and doused them with how Karen does, then so be it. Don't look at it as a personal rejection. And so nothing is a personal. Our job is only to share with people the opportunity. It's up to them to choose whether they want it or not.
Platinum is $15,324. It's a pretty decent income. Everybody up here can attest to that yes, it's really worth going for, sacrificing whatever you have to sacrifice at the time. Obviously, you can sacrifice like your family, but being able to put your time where it's needed in order to get to your goal, and when you're able to achieve that, it's really, truly is incredible. So, anyway, good job, all of you guys. I am so proud to be up here with all of you, and I'm especially proud of my wife. I mean, really, she has spearheaded this thing. She is absolutely awesome. So thank you for her. And I mentioned I'm retiring out of my job as of this week. Especially if it's a job that I was grateful for. I had to learn to be grateful for it before I was able to move on. But something that you're not passionate about and doing every single day it's a drag. And it's very commonplace. And knowing that we had something to work for to get myself off of that, and that was honestly her biggest drive. She's like, she wanted to get me home. And she did. And so I thank God, I thank my wife, and all you guys, it's incredible. Don't ever stop, keep going. So, good job. All right, next prank call. That's good. I like that. Great answer. Sometimes it can, but Marlene's going to share a little bit of her story, and she gets, because she's a diamond, and she earned it. She really did. She earned the right to at least have 5 minutes to talk. You get 5 or 10 minutes. Because you're a diamond. No, it's very inspirational. We love Marlene. She's been a huge part of our organization and always there helping us in any way possible. So we're very, very thankful for Marlene. She achieved the rank of Diamond November last year. Super cool. So very proud of her. And I'll have her share, and then we'll show monthly income.
Okay, hi. To tell you, I'm trying not to get emotional. When I walked in here again today, I just love coming in and seeing the crowds that are coming together for the Young Living rallies and for all of our Young Living events. I have been a member of Young Living for 10 years now, and to keep coming and seeing the groups get larger and larger is just very heartwarming. So glad you're all here. See you at the next one for sure. But a little bit about my story. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I sound really loud to myself. We're good? Okay. Again, I've been signed up for about 10 years. Before I was an oiler, I was legally disabled. I've had 2 back surgeries. I was in a really bad car accident that did a lot of damage to my body. So I was going through a divorce. The weekend, or was finalizing the divorce, the weekend I signed up in Young Living. And it's an interesting story because a lot of us talk about going out and just cold calling, talking to strangers or strange people, in my case. So you go out and talk to people, you know, give them a handout or something. And it does pay off. You may do 10 or you may do 100 handouts to get somebody to return your phone call or to get reached back out to you. But I was handed something in a grocery store 10 years ago, which totally changed my life. I wouldn't be here if that person hadn't done that. So we do go out, we have to step out of our comfort zones. Even as a platinum, as a diamond, we still have to step out of our comfort zone. Okay, my comfort zone, something I need to work on getting out of is not, I am not a social media person. Cindy and I were talking about that today. It's like, I guess we need to go and get on Facebook Live. We were going to go out to the Hula bus just to try to do a Facebook Live because I don't do those things. Again, I'm old school. Sign people up over the phone like we talked about earlier with Karen. That's what we did. We didn't have the information that you guys have available, that we have available today. So take advantage of all of the social media, the handouts, the books and all the reference materials we have, because so much of this we didn't have back in the day. So anyway, I was at a grocery store and a lady came up to me and introduced me to Young Living. Had to put a drop of pepper in my hand, and like most people that are being introduced, think you're all just really weird. Which I did. I'm like, okay, whatever. She's like, give me your hand. I'm like, so we took some peppermint. I breathed the inhaled peppermint. Went home and looked at some information she gave me, and I called her that night. I had been praying for about 8 or 9 months every single day that God, please put something in my life that I can do, because physically I couldn't do much. And I was going through a divorce, so I had to figure out a way that I was going to survive on the planet. And then my other part of my prayer is, if there isn't anything there for me, just take me, because I'm done. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. So about 8, 9 months that went on, and one day I was grocery shopping and somebody gave me this information about essential oils. And I called her that night. I said, I want to come over right now and get oils. And she said, no, you weirdo. You're not coming to my house. I don't know you. I'm not telling you where I live. I'm like, oh, seriously? Like, I need to come over now. She's sitting in the room. Cindy, stand up. This is my room. Over the next morning, because now there's daylight and she felt safer. I'm not a creeper coming over at night peeking in her windows. So I went over the next day, did the paperwork to get enrolled, and I think it was about 2 or 3 days after that day, Gary Young was in Dearborn. So I was really blessed to hear Gary Young speak within days of being introduced to Young Living. Which, the minute I heard him speak, I'm in. I was already in, but now I'm really in, and I'm in full speed ahead, jumping in with both feet. I've been oiling ever since, so I tell everybody, start talking to people immediately, friends and family, and then of course we start signing them up and get a commission check, and within 2 commission checks I was able to actually move out with absolutely no help from the ex or anything like that from the divorce. So, and it's just been going strong ever since. Now, again, I'm going to say, step out of your comfort zone. And you know, there's one thing you have to remember. If you, throughout your day, if you don't have a little bit of feeling of fear or discomfort in something you're about to do, you're not growing. You're stagnant. So create something that you want to do or that you are going to purposefully do to grow yourself. So create something to make yourself get out of your comfort zone. So, but I want to do one thing. Can I give away something free? Can you try something? I love giving away. don't quit. The difference between people that are successful and people that are not is the ones that are successful never quit. Doesn't mean we don't stumble, and it doesn't mean we don't fall. We just didn't quit.
All right. You want to see the month? Oh, there it is. Average monthly income, 39,566. That's pretty easy, I would say. All right? You guys have to pay that? Well, okay. Just for this year. Crown Diamonds, people that are earning this in this company. So, and this is average. So this is real. Absolutely legit. So the next, with an average monthly income of $152,037. Yeah, that's pretty good. So anyway, Young Living does not have any income ceiling. You know that you have a company, the CEO of your own company that does not have any income ceiling. You can make as much money as you want. That's pretty cool, right? That means you do not have limitations. I had, in my company, I was limited to what I could earn. I could only charge so much and I could only work so many hours. I was limited. And if you work for someone, that's just always the case. So we just have to understand that if you want something, you just have to have a goal, a dream big enough to be able to decide that you are capable of it and then go after it. Make sure you put it in writing. So that concludes our rank recognition.
And the best thing about it, all of the changes are available in your market. That's right, a website in 19 languages and more than 25 open markets.
Being terrible at pizza. Well, our wives went out there and did this incredible business. So now, anyway, that was our way to introduce the fact that now, starting August 1st, you can sign up your spouse. Now, doesn't matter. But this is the coolest thing ever. Like, I actually did feel more purpose in life. True story. That I can have a member number. And I told my wife, you know, babe, the race is on. You might have a head start to platinum, but I think you get a diamond.
That's funny.
So anyway, we had a lot of fun. So this is the Transformers group. So my wife and I started the business. Well, mainly my wife started the business and then started our group, which is called Team Transformation. And from that group, just recently, we decided that, you know what, this is not just for women. This business is amazing, and there are so many awesome, incredibly powerful women that are doing this business and doing such a great job and really inspiring so many people. And in Young Living, I mean, it is predominantly a women-run business, which is totally cool. But there's so many guys that, you know, they've come through the ranks, they've been able to do this, and Royal Crown Diamond, and this is just for women, this is for men too. And we really want to start encouraging more men to get involved with this business because I think it's absolutely incredible. Any guy can do it just like a woman, and it's just, I think it's phenomenal. So the fact that we can now sign up and come alongside our wives, now I've come alongside my wife to do the business, and this started out, actually, in the very beginning, I probably wasn't as encouraging and supportive as I should have been. I might have supported her, but I really more or less just kind of tolerated what she did. I didn't really know how to truly support my spouse. And it was a learning process. It was really kind of dumb, the fact that I wasn't jumping on board and giving her all the praise and all of the encouragement and backing her up the way that I should be backing her up because, for one, this is an incredible business, and it was going to get me out of the job that, remember, I did not want, which it has, How cool, yeah. And so for me, I'm really developing myself and learning how to build my wife up, praise her, encourage her, and help her to become all that she's created to be. And for me, it was really just learning how to pour into her, and that's so important. So if your wife has been doing this business, and you know, it is hard. Don't get me wrong. Not all of that was my life. I mean, there was the times where you're like, you know, you feel down because your wife is gone so much, and you know, but I really come to realize that, you know, she's out there, she's crushing it, she's killing it, and if I have to spend more time with the kids, if I have to do more laundry, if I have to do this, that, or the other thing around the house to pick up the slack while she's going out there and building this and pursuing her passion, her dreams, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I didn't always feel that way, but I've come a long ways in developing myself and understanding that, okay, I'm going to support her as best I can. I'm going to pour into her. Keep pursuing that. And so the Transformers, I think we started a meeting last November, a bunch of us guys in our team, and said, hey, how about we get together for breakfast? Every Tuesday, we're going to get together for breakfast, just kind of hash out business ideas, encourage our wives, encourage each other in business. And so we really just, we started meeting every single week and encouraging one another in any way that we could. And it was really powerful. And all the way through our push for platinum and everything, it was just having that group of guys there, having that camaraderie in our business, encouraging one another. It was really powerful. So I encourage you, if you've got other guys in your teams that you go out there and encourage and build into, pour into on a daily basis. And it's not only that we just meet once a week, we text each other, we encourage one another in any way that we can. And it's really cool. We've created a lot stronger friendships with all these guys, and it's really powerful. So we want to bring more guys into our team and keep encouraging that way. But Young Living is not just for women, it's for men. And that's the message that we want to bring out there to all those guys. This is going to be really brief. We had a whole entire presentation. This was the last rally. So we had the introduction, we introduced the Transformers to the world, and we came out through the Nation pack with the music, had fun with it, and people thought it was kind of cool, so like, all right, let's do the same thing. And so then we got this picture at the end, it ended up turning out pretty cool. But I'm going to hand it over to Dan, just share a little bit about what it's done for him and his family, and then Wesley talking about a little bit about the freedom that you have by doing this business.
Thank you. So, my wife and I started about 3.5 years ago. Really, she signed up at one of the Command Cooper's first parties that she had. Let's see. During that time, I was anti-oil. I guess they smell good. Made the house smell a little bit better. But I wouldn't let her put the oil to me. And here, put this on. I kind of think what was going on. And eventually I came around to it because the stuff works. I mean, it really does. And so flash forward to last October, 2017, she shows me a check. She's like, you showed me money? Yeah, and she did. It's $1,500, and my jaw dropped. I mean, there's something to this, what's going on. And later that evening, she showed me a video. I think it's called Napkin Math, or Lindsay T. Moreno. And very inspiring short video, and something was taken. I'm like, we can do this. We really can do this. And so since then, we've been discovering, working on personal development, reading network marketing books, and listening to them, and just developing a positive attitude. Being around Transformer Group has definitely helped me with that. Coming from a negative background, and just speaking life into myself, and into our relationship. Relationship, and this business is going to follow. We're going to the top, and nothing's stopping us. We're going on.
All right, so hello, my name's Wesley. I am the well-oiled man. I'm a little different than these guys because I'm single, so I had a purpose in life. So no, it's a lot of fun. Since I've gotten into Young Living and more into the business side of it, I signed up, if you guys don't know my story, I signed up because Mother told me to. And so, you know, being the perfect child out of all my brothers that I am, I did it. And so from there, I actually was able to grow it. A lot of it, actually, for the first few years, I didn't even know I was in network marketing. I was so oblivious to it. But once I started getting more into it, it was crazy to see just the opportunity. And by the time I actually graduated college, I was making more with Young Living than I would have going into the job that I went to school for. So I graduated college and retired, went right into Young Living. That was awesome. The time, really what I like about Young Living, one of the biggest things is the time freedom. One of the coolest things, you know, with a lot of my buddies and family members, when we have stuff going on that they need help with, a lot of times, you know, we'll ask our family or friends to come on out and help out. A lot of people have, you know, they got work or they got stuff going on, they can't get out there. I am very much able to just say, oh, well, yeah, no problem. I can be there. I can help you with that. Just during the hurricane down in Texas, a buddy of mine down there called up from a church. He said, hey, we need some help down here with disaster relief. Can you come? I didn't have to call a boss. I didn't have to take vacation time. I bought a ticket and I was down there the next day. Actually, I was on a plane within 4 or 5 hours, and so I was there to help out. That's one of the coolest things I love about this whole entire business. You don't have a boss. You can make your own schedule. You still put time into it. You still put all the time that you need to put into it, but you can make time where you want. If something pops up that's really important to you, you can push stuff to later in the day and do what you need to do. That's one of the coolest things that I really love about the whole business. And sometimes those things that pop up end up turning into business anyway. So you fly down to Texas, on the way there you sign someone up on the plane. So it turns out into business anyway. So that's one of the coolest things. So I really encourage, especially all you guys who are now able to sign up and have that same purpose, I really encourage you to do it because it will bring so much time freedom and you will be able to do so much more. Just the lifestyle is absolutely amazing.
My wife, she signed up. My brother-in-law, his fiance at the time, actually she signed up first. But before they got married, because of this whole, the way it's set up right now, obviously we can't sign up after you're married, you can only have one account. But she said, Jesse, you gotta sign up before you guys get married, and that way you can have 2 accounts. And I was like, all right, and they were building the business anyway. And so, you know, they continue to just, I mean, he didn't do anything with it, he just had that account. You need to build, you need to have leaders, you need to have people in your organization in the front line ordering and committing to that, you know, 100 PV a month. And so this is a great opportunity to put, you know, your husband or your wife, whatever it is, in that leg, you know, that you're going to be building anyway. And so right now, she's a gold in Young Living and he's a silver. They're making 2 incomes off of that just because of that position. That's huge. Because we already talked about the average incomes of average gold making $6,600, and then the average income of a silver making, you know, $2,200. That's 2 incomes. And just by simply signing somebody up and placing them there. So this really is an incredible opportunity. So I would strongly encourage you, sign them up, frontline them, or wherever it's, you know, you can only place them in the first 2 levels of your organization. But frontline them, I would encourage you, and then build underneath them. It is so lucrative, and it's absolutely awesome. But I want to thank Wesley. Wesley was one that did video editing. He spent a lot of time just putting that video editing. We had a lot of fun with it. But our goal, our desire is to really teach not just guys, men's guys and girls, but we really want to become, and we are becoming network marketing professionals and being very, very influential and powerful in this organization. And we can develop ourselves just as much as anybody else. And I was blown away and truly inspired by Eric Worre at Convention. It was honestly one of the most powerful speeches. The energy that came out of that room, and just by how he was able to talk, it was just absolutely incredible. And you know, it was inspiring for me. You And so he made a decision. He one time at an event at a convention years ago, he said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I am going to become good at network marketing. I'm going to become really good at doing this. He just made a decision. Up until then, he'd been playing around with the idea, kind of playing along, kind of treating it as a hobby. But when he decided that he was going to go pro, it made all the difference in the world. And obviously, he's one of the best network marketing, guys in the world. And there's so many guys and women alike that can do this business and do it very, very well. So nobody's limited here. Anybody can be Royal Account Bank if they want it. It's just the fact that you have to make a decision and know that you're capable. So anyway, thank you so much for your time. And right now we're going to pass it over to two other incredible guys that you heard from earlier. Bring up the Lumen guys.
Even demonstrating on lab rats, and the lab rats got all wonky, and they died and all kinds of stuff. So it's just not a good thing, and we don't need to use it. So instead, we can use Young Living's Instagram Fund, which is a perfect alternative. I absolutely love it, and it's great for my kids. It's something I feel safe for my kids. I also love to have on the porch the Lavender After Sun Spray. Phenomenal stuff to use on your skin after you've had a long day in the sun. The SPF 10 mineral sunscreen is still one of my faves. And it keeps hand purifier, of course, after your kids go out there and you get all dirty and all kinds of stuff. But now we have SPF 50. How many dogs have that? We have SPF 50 now. 50 sunscreen, which is so great. And here's another thing about that. With sunscreen specifically, the Environmental Working Group recently showed that chemicals commonly used in sunscreen are endocrine disruptors. They're estrogenic, carcinogenic, and may interfere with your thyroid and your hormones and all of that process in your body. So they even tested nearly 1,500 different sunscreens, and out of all of those that were tested, here's what they concluded. That only 5% of those sunscreens met their safety standards, and over 40% were listed as potentially contributing to skin cancer. 40% of sunscreens actually contributing to the skin cancer you're trying to avoid when you apply it to go outside to protect you from the sun? That doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't like that at all. So I'm really grateful that Young Living is way beyond compromising for us and for everybody that uses their products. So this sunscreen is amazing because it has UVA and UVB protection. Also is water and sweat resistant for 80 minutes. No harmful chemicals like the ones we previously talked about. Plus, it's been given a stamp of approval by the Skin Cancer Foundation, recommended for daily use. Isn't that great? That's awesome. So, here's the deal. There we go. So, here's the deal with this. Educating ourselves on the dangers of common household items are not necessarily for fear factor purposes, but instead, knowledge is power. We have to equip ourselves with this knowledge so we know how to make better decisions for ourselves and for our family. This is why, if you don't have a Young Living starter kit yet, if you're in here and you're not a member yet, you've got to be a member and you've got to get a starter kit. But you also need to get on Essential Rewards. How many of y'all agree? Essential Rewards? Let me briefly talk about this thing, because some of y'all are in here and yes, you ordered your starter kit. You might need to order a quick order every now and then, here and there, but maybe you're a little bit fearful of jumping on the train for Essential Rewards because you're afraid of the 50 PV commitment, or you're really not sure. I even have people say, I can't justify spending $50 a month on oils. And I'm like, well, did you know it's more than oils? Don't you realize and understand that every single room of your home has something that you can get rid of and replace with a Young Living product, and you don't have to purchase your product elsewhere, right? So that's why Essential Rewards is so amazing, because every single month, the average person spends $150 on products at a store, no matter what kind of your budget is. Everybody really does that. So instead of purchasing chemically filled products, just use something from Young Living instead through ER, okay? It's only a minimum of 50 PV per month, so even those with the most minimal budgets can totally spend it, yeah? And that's how we were. Me and my husband didn't have any money to spend. We couldn't afford a monthly box program, but we knew that this was going to be something that was going to help us in our situation, and we never once missed that money, especially since we started sharing and living at the same time. It getting our products paid for. So this is not an added expense, Essential Rewards. It's not an added expense, it's just a transfer in your spending from one place to another, is what it is, right? Y'all agree with me? Yes. So here's the benefits from the ER program that are newer to Young Living that are way better, okay? So if you're new to ER, or if you've not gotten on it yet, this is the perfect time to do it because it's gotten even better, right? So you earn points each month, is basically how it works. You sign up, and for months 1 through 3, whenever you place your monthly order, you get 10% back, however much that was. So if you place a 100 PV order, you get 10 points. And those 10 points you can use on free product. Voila! Other market and stores are not going to do that for you, but Young Living will. Months 4 through 24, you get 20% back. And in months 25 and on, you get 25% back forever. Right? That's incredible. You also earn loyalty gifts with ER. It's so awesome. You'll receive gifts during months 3, 6, 9, and 12. They'll send you a thank you gift, is what they'll send you. And you can change your order monthly. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, I might, overbuy something, or do they have to pick the products for me? Like, they have to choose it? No. Unlike many monthly box programs, you get to choose it yourself. Whatever you and your family needs, that's what you can do. And you can put that in your cart every single month, ditch out the toxins each month. And so if you're confused on what to order or what to put in your Essential Rewards order, just go room by room. Pick a couple of products for your bathroom one month. Pick a couple of products for your kitchen one month. That kind of thing. So it's at least spreading out and manageable for whatever your budget may be. You can also customize your ship date too. If you get paid a certain day, then you can just pick your ER order to be whenever you get paid. And if you want your order to process a specific day of the month, you can totally choose that too. And you can even earn extra monthly promos. Who always takes advantage of the promos, right? The promos are so awesome. If you order over certain amounts in each month's order, in your Essential Rewards order, if you do over 100 sometimes, but mainly over 190, 250, or 300, you'll receive free promotional products from Young Living. So whatever they're giving away that month, then you'll get those things for free, right there in your order, which arguably can be up to hundreds of dollars worth of products for free, which is awesome, right? And then, once you've racked up some points, you can redeem those points for free products. So with all the points that you accumulate in your monthly orders, you can use those towards a quick order and get whatever you want. That's redeemable for ER, right? I love that. So bottom line here, with this little presentation, is to ditch the chemicals, get them out. We don't need them anymore. We've heard the risks. We've seen what they can do. Save your family money, too. Because this is another thing that we really didn't touch on, but some of Young Living's products are very concentrated. And so you can spread them out, dilute them, and make them have a longer shelf life in comparison to a shampoo that is so watered down that you're going to run out of it in 3 days, right? So you're going to save your family so much money, but also protecting your wellness, which when you protect your wellness, you are going to save yourself some money in the long run, right? Choose healthier options over toxic products and watch Young Living transform your life. Has it transformed yours just like it has mine?